All right. So yeah, last time we learned about Yuko's very dark, messed up, and very tragic past, where she told us everything that Akira did to her and why she wears the winter uniform all the time. And again, woo freaking Ellie, that was rough. Like this game, it has like really well done escalation, but man, does it hurt. It is very painful. And yeah, ever since like chapter one, honestly, like everything that the characters go through and that they feel, like I can feel it in my core. But especially so, like even more so than ever before in this case, I really felt that. And those last few scenes in the last video with Yuuko, I really felt it. Really just in this chapter in general. Again, all five of them so far. But this part especially. And yeah, I just realized it looks like we actually went to her house now, so that's interesting. I forced open the door to Yuko's room without so much as a knock. Then I brought down and bailed inside. You're here! Sorry.
日村先輩、どうしたんですか?
I drew close to her. Is there a reason why I shouldn't come here?
私の家をどうして知ってるんです?というか、玄関の鍵は閉まってるはずですけど。
I had Nagi's father tell me about the address. And I broke a window in the basement in order to come in. Ah, nice you, nice. Good job. Any other questions?
じゃあ最後にもう一つだけ。
I'll repair the window later. Okay. She tightened her expression.
まさか、正義の味方を気取ってるんですか?
No. I didn't know anything about justice. I'm just doing what I want to do.
バカな人ですね。
Thank you.
あなたは。
Thank you. I silently nodded. If looking out only for yourself was considered smart, then I didn't mind being called stupid. I agree wholeheartedly, you. 110%.
器物破損に不法侵入。先輩、これって立派な犯罪ですよ。
Listen. Sure they are, but who's pressing charges?
だいぶ開き直ってますね。
We can talk later. Let's get out of here.
ダメですよ。
What do you mean? Yuko shook her head.
私、これから学校に行かなくちゃいけないんです。
But, Yuko. Akira. School? What for? I just noticed that Yuko was in her school uniform. Not being in any club, she had no reason to go there today.
兄さんがね。 兄さんが書類をうちに忘れたから届けてくれって。
How about you just not do that?
ご厄介になってる身としては断るわけにもいきませんよね。
Already, huh? Already. Oh, Yuko! I grabbed her shoulders and pulled her close to me. Why? Why do you have to follow what that guy says?
今日お休みなのは生徒だけで、先生方は皆さん出勤してるんですよね。
I know that.
兄さんは仕事があるんだから、わざわざ家に戻れないんですよ。 だから私が届けに行くんです。
It still hurts.
おだちんくらいはもらえますから、私にもメリットはあるんですよ。
Yeah? What is your reward, Yuko? That's not the point. Why are you doing it for him?
ただのお使いですよ。ちょっと行って戻ってきたら改めて先輩のお話を聞きますから。
Can I at least go with you, please? No, I won't let you. I think she's gonna go no matter what.
なんてわがままな。
Stop smiling!
笑うなって先輩がおかしなこと言うからですよ。
No, I think he's saying very understandable things. I was stupid and thick-headed. I wasn't able to see this coming and save her earlier. Now she was at a point where she was indoctrinated with such darkness. I won't let you see him. I'll take you somewhere that's safe. You'll never have to think of him again.
先輩、 どうしよう、困りましたね。
Yuuko? You let go of my hand and took a step back. Her eyes. Usually it was the other way around.
この部屋って兄さんの本当の妹さんの部屋を再現してるんですよ。
I see. Reproduction? What do you mean?
あの震災で雨宮の家も燃えちゃいましたけど、兄さんは亡くなった妹さんの部屋と広さも同じ、家具もほぼ同じものを揃えたんです。
Oh, I looked around the room. There was a Kiramamiya's tribute for his sister. Actually, that was too nice of a description. It was the embodiment of his obsession for her. No. It couldn't be. What a sick freak! He did it to the
ち
other...
なみに私が処女をなくしたのもこのお部屋ですよ。
I see. He did it to his other little sister too. Okay. No! You're also insane!
何を分かりきったことを言ってるんです。私がまともだったら世の中に異常な人間なんていないってことですよ。
Yuuko? Yuuko, just what is it you want me to do?
そうですね。書類は放っておきましょうか。お駄賃がもらえないのは痛いですけど、忘れた兄が悪いんですよね。
He grinned.
それでは予定変更。今日はお天気もいいですし、海にでも行きましょうか。
I don't like how your face is shouted out right now, but okay. It's not like we couldn't go there, but I wasn't in any mood to be in such a place. However, I didn't want to stay here. As I looked around the room one last time, I imagined Yuko's frantic shrieking the day she was first raped in here. Ooh, Nelly. Already, huh? Already. Oh, hey, look, the beach. Please help, beach.
やっぱり夏といえば海ですよね。
Oh, Yuuko. Yeah. Instead of arguing, I answered with a shrill voice. Yuko's revelation had taken all the strength out of me. Was the beach really representative of summer? I haven't seen many people here lately. And swimming was recently prohibited due to unsafe bacteria levels.
ここで私が水着になったらいろんな意味で注目集めそうですね。
Oh, Yuuko. The scars? Actually, never mind.
言いたいことはわかりますよ。 もしかするとお金と時間をかければ少しは消えるかもしれませんね。でもどうやっても完全に消し去ることはできませんよ。人間の体はそこまで便利にはできてません。
Yeah, there's also the internal scars to worry about as well, so you know. That's true. Damn it. How couldn't I say anything more than that?
日村先輩、
Yes, Yuuko? Yes?
私時々ですけど先輩のことを思い出してました。先輩はどんな男の子になってどんな生活してるのかなって。
You told me that before.
その続きをちょっと話させてください。
Alright, go ahead, Yuuko. Rub your temples.
日村先輩、あなたは思った通りの人でした。まっすぐでぶっきらぼうなくせに優しくて強くて、自分の目標を見つけて誰よりも努力してる。すごいですよ、先輩は。本当に。
Oh, thank you, Yuuko. You're amazing too. You're wrong. I can't do anything.
いいえ、日村先輩は私の想像なんか超えてどこまでも登っていくでしょう。私なんかじゃ手の届かないところへ。
Oh. My goal in life had been to aim higher. There had been nothing else for me to do.
だから私は思ったんです。
Suddenly, a venomous smile formed on her lips.
先輩がどこかに行ってしまう前に、私の近くにいる間に 少しでもいいからあなたを傷つけてやろう。
Oh. Okay, I see. Alright. Me?
だってあなたは能力があって努力もちゃんと報われて優しい友達がいて満たされていたから。
My life had been fulfilling? And I simply took what she said at face value. She was praising me. However, there's definitely something crooked in the way she said it. Yeah, it probably has to do with the fact that she said she wanted to hurt us, but you know.
満たされているのにあなたは
I see.
自分が世界一不幸みたいな顔して遠い過去をいつまでも噛みしめてる。何がそんなに不満なんですか。あなたには満たされた今も希望を持てる未来もある。
Sorry.
私はあなたが羨ましくて同じくらい憎いんです。憎まずにはいられなかった。
She continued while I remained speechless. Her monologue said as though it came from the bowels of hell.
私を好きになってほしかった。いいの？好きじゃなくてもいい。関心を持ってくれるだけでいい。あのいじめなんかはなかなかいいタイミングで始まってくれましたね。
Yuuko, your eyes are scaring me right now.
裸足であなたの前に現れたり、ちょこっと自分で靴をズタズタにしてみたりで、多少演出は加えましたけど。
Did that to yourself?
あれがあったから、あなたが私に近づくのも早まった。日村先輩は優しいから、哀れな私に目を向けてくれました。少しでも私に心を許してくれれば、それで十分。その時、私の真実を見せつければ、あなたは深く傷つく。ええ、狙い通りでした。
I see. She giggled.
あなたの今のあなたみたいな顔を見られて本当に嬉しい。先輩はいつだって期待を裏切りませんね。
Is that what you wanted all along?
何もないんですよ。
Oh.
私には過去も未来もない。求めたって手に入らないんだから。地獄のような今は延々と続いていくだけ。
Oh, Yuuko. What she was experiencing was unmistakably hell. She wanted to show me a bit of her hell, if only for a moment. However, it doesn't have to be that way. I won't let it continue. That's right. That's right, you. Yeah, tell her. Yuuko had hurt me, but there wasn't anything she had gained from it. Her situation hadn't changed at all. I was naive. Just like you said, I was played for a fool. But you still asked for my help.
言ってませんよ、そんなこと。
You don't need to hide your true feelings from me. At the very least, I'll accept who you are. I pulled out the sheet of paper that was once the paper airplane and showed her what she wrote. Yeah, the help paper airplane. That's still crazy. That had that on it too, from the very start. She looked forlorn.
まだ持ってたんですか？
Yeah, you said to hold on to it. Yes. I folded the sheet back into an airplane and gently threw it into the air. Yuuko, you don't have to force yourself to smile. The paper airplane was being lightly carried by the ocean air. From now on, I won't let anyone hurt you. You won't have to be this way anymore. After watching the airplane land on the sandy beach, I faced Yuuko straight on. She said I was strong.
はい。
She slightly lowered her chin. In that case, let me use that strength to protect you. All of it. This time, I won't ask you to stay away from me. Please, give me one more chance.
だって私は分かってないんですか？私はあなたを裏切るために、傷つけるためにそばにいたんですよ。
Rossendo's shoulders were shaking. I couldn't begin to imagine how she was suffering on the inside each time she was being deceitful. I know.
分かってるならどうして？どういうつもりでそんなことを？
Because it's the right thing to do. I can't just leave things the way they are.
私はあなたに少しでも傷を負わせることができた。先輩はその傷を抱えていつもの日常に戻るんです。何もかもそれで終わりじゃないですか。
No, you're wrong. You did try to make me feel a bit of your pain. However, there are feelings that won't break no matter how much you try. Feelings that never die out.
消えない思い。
Everything wasn't about to end. I didn't want it to end. Yuuko, be with me. This is where you belong.
私を選ぶって言うんですか？
Of course it does. Yes, I choose you for who you are, and not as a replacement of anyone else. I need you, Yuuko.
どうしてあなたは。
As I love you. Were you satisfied? Were you satisfied after you hurt me?
それ以上のことを求めたって叶いません。
Oh. I don't think you're right about that.
先輩。
Instead of elaborating with the sentence, I took her by surprise and embraced her. Gently, so that she wouldn't break. So that she would feel protected. I don't care whether you hated me or wanted to hurt me. Because I'll forgive you. Oh, a warmth transmitted to me. Regardless of what her motives were, I could no longer control my feelings of wanting her. I never realized it until now. What I wanted all this time was this feeling of warmth and affection. Yuuko, come back. Uh-huh. You don't have to live in your cruel world anymore. I'm not saying the normal world is painless, but it still has hope.
普通の世界。
Oh.
私そんなもの知らない。
We can take you to it. You will soon. You belong here. Oh. What are your feelings right now, Yuuko?
私の気持ち。
She couldn't think of what to say next. You're with me now. That's right. Let's start over and make your dreams come true. I'll do my best to make it happen. Oh.
私
Infinity headpats for Yuuko.
私は
Oh.
誰にも受け入れてもらえないってずっと思ってた。だって私汚れててずるくてあなたに。
As she sobbed, I felt a hot breath touch my neck. Her emotions were spilling out, and it wouldn't stop.
ずっと何にもいいことなんてなくて
Oh.
辛いことばかりで。
Again, poor Yuuko, man.
でも先輩と一緒にいると楽しくて、いつまでも幸せな時間が続いてほしかった。私の思いも消えなかった。何度もあなたに手を振り払われて、それでも私
Oh. My heart.
いつも心の中にあなたがいました。あなたしかいなかった。
This wasn't one of her lies. These were her true feelings. She was talking to me from her heart. You don't have to be in pain anymore.
私ここにいてもいいの？
Of course you can. Forever and always, Yuuko. I want to be with you, Yuuko. Then the healing can begin.
ごめんなさい。
No, no. You don't have to apologize at all. Oh,
ごめんなさい、先輩。
oh, Yuuko. Oh. Then she began to cry uncontrollably. Didn't have to stop. Yuuko was finally able to pour out all of her emotions which had been bottled up for so many years. That's why I wanted her to keep crying until she was finished. Hopefully, this was the start of a new beginning for her. Whoa, whoa, that scene, oh my gosh. Oh, that got me crying too, goodness gracious. I wasn't the only one crying, man. Hey, please. Oh, in the church. Oh, Brunelli. I had to rub my eyes. Oh, that was a great scene though, but man, was that even more heavy than usual. Oh, poor Yuuko. But I love how you handled that and everything you were saying to her. That was really great job, you. Woo freaking Nelly. And also still screw Akira. I was finally able to close the wooden door discreetly.
行きましたよね。
Yeah. Both of us were almost whispering to each other. That was the last patrol for the night.
ですよね。
Yuuko started to reveal herself from a pew. I followed suit.
これで朝まで誰も来ないんですよね。
That's what usually happens.
さすが1年ちょっと前までここに住んでただけのことはありますね。
Thank you, Yuuko. It's not like I stayed in the chapel.
それはそうですね。
Yuuko said she couldn't return home. I wasn't going to send him back though, even if she wanted me to. You're darn freaking right. However, I couldn't dismiss the possibility that Miss Tom and Mia might break into my apartment. That would be really awkward. Neither of us had money for a hotel room, so Yuuko chose the church for our retreat. Is that a good idea? Doesn't he, like, come here often? Like, this isn't a good place to retreat to either, honestly. For now, all I wanted was for Yuuko to not have to think about him. At least this place shelters us from any rain or wind.
そうそう。野宿よりは全然マシですよ。見つかっても怒られるだけで済むでしょうしね。
You're more conniving than I thought.
行き当たりばったりですよ。この先どうするかなんて考えてませんからね。
I haven't either, actually. Yuuko laughed a bit, then looked at me. Her eyes hinted at sadness. Yeah?
私、これからどうしたらいいんでしょうね。
Well, there's one thing I can say for certain. We stared at each other for a moment. Then I hugged her. Aww. Whatever happens, I'll be there for you. Nice. Beautiful. I didn't want to think about the future. Yuuko was here and she had opened her heart out to me. That was good enough. Oh. Our faces drew closer until our lips touched.
Senpai?
Yes, Yuuko? Yuuko was hesitating. Yuuko.
先輩は私その
Yes?
こんなこと私はいいですよ。でも先輩が嫌じゃなかったらの話ですけど。
No, I don't disapprove at all. I smiled at her. If you want me to, I'll try to be as gentle as I can. I've never done it before. Is that okay?
はい。先輩さえいいんだったら。
We kissed once more. I slowly put a hand on one of her breasts. Her body stiffened on reflex and she pulled back a bit. Want me to stop?
ごめんなさい。平気だから続けてください。
Are you sure?
優しく触れられたの初めてだから戸惑っただけです。
Oh,
ごめんなさい。
that was the first time I was ever touched so gently. Oof, that line, man. She then kissed me. Her smile appeared more feminine.
もっともっと先輩に触れてもらいたいです。激しくしてもいいですから日村先輩の手で私に。
Yuuko. I ardently called out her name and touched her breast again. Yuuko let out a hot breath. Her body was shivering. Her voice became louder as I moved my hand around.
先輩。
Touching like this wasn't erotic enough. I placed my hands on her uniform. We can't do it like this.
そうですね。
Yuuko affirmed and nodded. Oh. Took off her uniform and unbuttoned her blouse halfway.
そこまででいいですか？
Yeah. Her arm and chest injuries would remain hidden this way. Didn't want them to be seen, and that was her choice. Yep, I agree completely. Oh.
ごめんなさい。これが精一杯です。
Alright, and now it is time to cut. Yeah, again, woof. Man, this game. This game is. Ooh, God. It just gets heavier and heavier. And we still don't know what actually happened to Yuuko for her to have died. My jeez. Alright. So yeah, we did the good old foreplay at first, and then after that, we did the, the good old banana donut tango. And then we let out some banana juice inside. And then after that, what I really liked was how at the end Yuuko smiled, and you brought up how she smiled her first like real genuine smile, and I thought that was really nice and very satisfying, honestly. That was cool to see. I turned around after hearing Yuko's voice. She had a uniform back on. What? What's wrong? Hmm? For some reason, critical eyes were looking at me. What? Fuck you mean? You said it was okay. What the heck? And you just had a real genuine smile. You're like, finally, I've been fucked by you. What do you mean? What's going on? What? Listen, you said it was okay. I'm sorry. Well, I became flustered. Woman, I promise you. Hey.
日村先輩は面白いですね。ストイックに見えるけど、意外と女の子に緩かったりしますよね。
And you are surprisingly tight around men. Shut up! I glared at her. She's back to her original screwball character. That's nice though. Oh.
先輩。
Yes, Kohai? What is it this time?
私、あなたが好きです。
Aw, I love you too, Yuuko.
そばにいてもいいんですよね。
Oh, of course it is. Fine by me.
あなたに甘えてもいいんですよね。
Yes, it is. Fine, but don't think I'll pamper you too much.
それは OK です。むやみやたらに先輩が優しかったらなんか裏がありそうですし。
Hey, just what do you take me for? Did you laugh at me? Right. I shoved my hands into my pockets and glared at her again.
あなたは私の大事な人ですよ。
Aw.
日村先輩、ありがとう。
I already told you, I did what I had to do.
いいえ、先輩は私を暗くて冷たい場所から連れ出してくれた。救ってくれた。
Oh. There are those feels again. Really getting to me again.
だからありがとう。
All the feels. What was this feeling? Something which had been blocking my heart was slowly melting. I only did what needed to be done. That was a fact. However, maybe I wanted to hear those words come out of her mouth. I felt something in one of my pockets.
はい。
Took out the cloth with the red watch inside. Ah, the watch. Then I slowly opened it.
何ですかそれ。
Ashes. Oh.
それくらい見ればわかりますよ。灰をコレクションする趣味があるんですか？
Not really, no. I silently shook my head. This was the one and only present I gave to my sister. All it was now are some charred remains without any form. It was proof that I was one responsible for letting her die. I wondered if she had forgiven me yet.
よかったね、お兄ちゃん。
Oh. That voice sounded more realistic than what I had heard before.
日村先輩、どうしたんです？
It's nothing. I understood. So he was like thinking that the ashes from the watch were actually the actual watch was still there the whole time, and it wasn't, right? That's what I got from that. I understood. Maybe it was just a hallucination. Yeah, okay. Maybe it was the voice of my own heart.
先輩、泣いてるんですか？
Oh. You idiot. Why would I cry? That's right. I wouldn't cry. I think it's okay to cry, you. Just us here. I couldn't show my tears in front of the girl I had to support. I feel like that'd be fine, actually, you know? She cried in front of us, so, you know what? We can show her that it's even more okay to cry now. Is that alright with you, Akane? Yuuko was peering at me with concern. Maybe I wouldn't get an answer from Akane anymore. Maybe that was enough. Yuuko wasn't the only one who found salvation. Maybe that's why it was finally time to say goodbye. Aw. I promise I won't forget you, but Yuuko and I will live together from now on. Thank you, Akane. And goodbye. Aw. Oof. All the feels. Oh, 11 teardrops. I already did that! Don't make me do more. Oh, jeez. I guess more feels coming up. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so...
いつも
Oh,
夜が来るのが怖かった。
Yuuko POV. Yeah, so you was like thinking the watch was there the whole time, and it was just the ashes of it. That is actually crazy, though. Like, he was that traumatized and had that much PTSD about it that it affected his own like vision and like his own mind about it, like that so badly that he was hallucinating that the watch was actually there when it wasn't. Ooh, man, the depth that like really, I think like every character has had good depth. Has had good depth throughout this game. Like I think every character has had a lot of good depth, but like especially the depth for Yuuko and Yu, ooh, is extremely well done. And I also like really like their romance a lot too. Alright, go on, Yuuko.
一人で部屋にいる私の耳にドアがノックされる音が不吉に響く。
Oh no.
きしみながら開く扉。
Never mind, don't go on, Yuuko.
止まることなく近づいてくる足音。
Oh jeez.
明かりを落とした暗い部屋で始まる悪夢のような時間。
Oh no.
夜が明けるまで永遠にも感じられる地獄が続いた。心を殺さなければ耐えられない。
Again, poor Yuuko.
蹂躙されている間、自分を人形だと信じ込むことにした。闇の中では私は人形。人形だから傷つけられても痛みを感じない。涙も流さない。
The game just wanted to depress me even more. Yuuko? I was sitting outside the church.
先輩。
Are you okay? Come on, why are you dazed? Did you not get enough sleep? It was understandable if she couldn't sleep. Church furniture wasn't exactly soft. Yeah, nor is it actually furniture in the first place.
いえ、ちゃんと眠れましたよ。こんなに眠ったのって何年ぶりかなってくらい。
That does make sense for her, but like, dang, that's so sad. Oh, jeez. Right. I became angry at my own lack of empathy. You could have been able to get a good night's sleep for a long time.
あ、変に気を使わないでくださいね。日村先輩は鈍感なところが面白いんですから。
Thank you. You say that all the time. What do you mean?
あら、先輩。手に泥がついてますね。
How the fuck did that happen?
一体何してきたんですか?
I have no idea. I sat my hands against my legs to clean off the dirt. Just some stuff. Oh, what were we doing? We actually were doing
裏手
something.
って墓地がありますよね。もしかしてあそこに?
I see. Yeah.
先輩。
She was staring into my eyes.
泥がついてるってことは、まさかお墓を掘り返したりとか、そういうのって確かネクロフィリアとかなんとか。
Yuuko? Yuuko, I promise you. No. I shouldn't have come to that conclusion. I don't know. I just borrowed a corner of the graveyard to bury those ashes. At least they won't curse me now. Earlier, I dug into the earth made damp by the morning dew and performed the proper burial.
あの灰は大事なものだったんですね。
Yeah. Yes, they were. I started to put my hands into my pockets, but I stopped and shook my head. Let's go, Yuuko. Alright, take my hand. We held hands and left. Neither of us were alone anymore. From this point onward, we were going to walk together.
先輩、私ね、夜が嫌いだったんです。
I don't blame you. You don't have to hate it anymore.
朝はもっと嫌いだったんです。自分の姿がはっきり見えてしまうから。
You see?
私は人形なんかじゃなくて人間。傷つけば痛みを感じるただの人なんだって。夜が隠してくれる真実が見えてしまうから、朝は嫌いでした。
Yuuko strengthened her grip on my hand.
でも今は朝が好きです。光がいっぱいで空気が澄んでて。
Oh, that's good.
私はここにいてもいいんだって思えるから。
I'm glad. You should feel that you have the right to belong always. You do belong here. That's right. Aww. I smiled and squeezed her hand in return. Oh, so sweet. Not in the darkness, but under the sky where the sun rises.
はい。
Oh, I love it. Very sweet. There were hardly any people on the way to school. That was expected. Only students involved in makeup exams or clubs would be headed there. Yuuko and I walk side by side through the silent streets. You sure we'll be there?
出張だっていう話は聞いてませんから、間違いないと思います。
Oh. Wonder what he did last night. Stopped by my apartment so I could change into my school uniform. If Miss Amamiya was worried about Yuuko, he would have probably gone there. However, my apartment wasn't in any sort of unusual state. Do you think he went looking for you?
多分それもないと思います。あの人は私が外で何をしてもあまり気にしませんでしたから。
I see.
天文部に入っても何も言いませんでしたしね。
Strange. What exactly did Yuuko mean to him? His actions were too contradictory for me to read. I had no clue what he was after. Yuuko?
はい。
There isn't only one path. You and I could go somewhere far away from this place.
それもいいかもしれませんね。でも。
Yes? You shook her head.
でも、やっぱりそれはなしなんです。
How come?
いくつ道があっても、先に進めなければ意味がありませんよ。
Oh, I see what you mean.
私の足には、まだ枷がついたままなんです。
Needles went up my body as she said that. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. There was something to do in order to rescue her heart for good.
この枷を外さないと、あなたと一緒に行くこともできません。
Yeah. There's all a determined spirit in her eyes. She had already decided. It was time to turn the page and not look back. I got it. Let's do this. So we gotta like legit confront him and like do something about him. But like, what are we gonna do? The cries of cicadas greeted us as we traveled down the school hallway. I opened the door to the art room. Oh jeez. Like, what's our plan here? What is our plan here to like handle this? Because I really don't know. Miss Amamiya was by the window. Oh jeez. He was smoking a cigarette in a calm manner, polishing every puff. The moment I saw him, punch him in the face. Something in my heart exploded. There was a flame hot enough to turn the rest of my body into ashes. The one thing that was clear was my fiery rage towards the man in front of me. Yeah, same you. Completely the same way. However, you. I had to suppress my anger. This was not the time to snap and lose control. For Yuuko's sake. We wanted to speak to him one last time.
よう、優子に日村くん。今日はどうかしたの？まさか追試じゃないだろ？
Oh. We need to talk.
俺に？
Yes.
ああ、そうか。なるほどね。
You already know? Miss Amamiya threw her cigarette into the garbage bin. It fizzled as it went out.
真実を話したんだね、優子。
The music. He said that almost casually, as if it were gossip.
はい。何もかも全部話しました。
Oh my jeez.
そうか。割と時間がかかったね。別に俺が口止めしてたわけじゃないんだから、さっさと話せばよかったのに。
Did you want her to tell me? Wait.
え？
How can we treat this like it's nothing? Do you not understand what you did to her?
日村くん、君は大したものだな。
Answer my question.
さっき俺を見たとき、凄まじい形相をしてたよ。だけど一瞬で冷静さを取り戻した。
Yes, I'm stifling it right now. Please answer the question.
よくそこまで自分を制御できるものだと思うよ。どんな人生を送ってきたら、その年でそこまで。
My life has nothing to do with this.
じゃあ最初の質問を繰り返そうか。今日はどうかしたの？
I held on to Yuuko's hand.
言いにくいことかい？
I will punch you. Miss Amamiya grinned.
ひょっとして 君たちは俺を殺しに来たのかな？
Thinking about it, his voice was indifferent.
初めて来たけど悪くないね。
Oh, we're in a good spot for it too, huh? But someone made me propose that we talk on the roof. It was better this way. No one would be able to eavesdrop on us here, unlike in the art room.
音羽の街がよく見える。こうして見ると、やっぱりこの街は美しいって思えるね。
It's not important right now.
そうか。優子の話をするんだったね。
Yuuko had hardly said anything so far. The mask of dear siblings had already fallen off. There's no need to force her to speak to him. I want an explanation. What were you thinking? Just why was it that Yuuko had to get hurt? Why was it that she was sexually assaulted by this man who was once her brother? None of it made any sense to me, even though Yuuko had told me her side of the story.
何を考えているか。なかなか難しい質問だけど、そうだな。
I was thinking he was thinking anything. It seems like it was just legit what Yuuko said, where he just was taking out his anger on her. That's all it seems like to me right now, so.
俺はね、ごく普通の家に生まれて、ごく普通に育った。少し絵が上手いだけの、どこにでもいる人間だったんだよ。そして、みんなと同じように大切なものがあった。
He took a small breath and stared up at the sky. The sun was shining radiantly above us.
俺は子供の頃から手先が器用だったから、妹のために絵を描いたり、可愛らしい動物の彫刻を作ったりとかね。最初はただ妹を喜ばせたかったんだ。まあそれがきっかけで美術の世界に入って、今もその端くれにいるわけだ。日村君、君にも妹がいたんだろ？
Yes. I quickly glanced at Yuuko. He looked at me apologetically. He must have told him about Akane at some point. Maybe he forced it out of her.
だったらわかるだろう。妹を大切に思う気持ちが、他の何にも代え難い、守るべきものだってことだ。
No. I knew he was gonna do this too. No, you're not comparing that, okay? Because you did something, a lot of things, like, way further than you ever did at all. Like, you did nothing like that. He was dealing with his trauma in a completely different way. And so yeah, no, don't try and compare that and call him similar to you, okay? I promise you. I don't want to be put in the same category as you. That's right, telling you. You snorted at me. Bistom and Mia snorted. Then his expression tightened.
だがあれが起こった。クリスマスの夜、すべてを壊し、燃やし尽くしたあの震災が。
I didn't have to be reminded of it again. That was the beginning of everything.
生まれ育った家が潰れ、炎上し、そしてあの子が炎の中でその命を散らした。父も母も俺も助かったのに、あの子だけが。あの子は、妹だけは生きなければならなかったのに。
His words were fragmented. He paused and continued to look up at the sky. No one asked for any of it to happen. No one wanted to die that day.
でも人は死ぬ。君や俺の妹のように。どれだけの絶望を抱いて死んでいったんだろうか。苦しかっただろう。辛かっただろう。炎の中で何を思いながら、あの子は言ったのか。
Akane was also crying for help. Within the hellish spectacle, she was crying in a bitter voice, searching for a boy as the fire engulfed her. And that boy, he heard that voice.
妹には明るく希望に満ちた未来が待っているはずだった。きっと本来あるべきだった未来が長ければ長いほど それが摘み取られた時の絶望は暗く深くなるんだ。
Your sister suffered. I know what that means to you. But if you could understand so much about a person who died, why can't you understand the suffering of a living person? Yuuko probably cried for help many times. I wouldn't let him say that he never heard her pleas.
わかるさ。誰よりもわかる。俺には絶望しかないのだから。生きていくということは絶望と共に歩むということだから。
兄さん。
Yuko's face was full of sadness.
兄さん、あなたは私を憎んでいたんですよね。
憎いから傷つけたんだ。それ以外に理由なんてないよ。
Uh-huh. But I thought.
そう、憎かった。だから傷つけてやりたくなった。ボロボロになるまで汚して、優子を苦しめて苦しめて、絶望の底に落としてやろうと思った。
What a piece of shit. Why? Why did you have to live through that? What did she ever do to you?
簡単なことだよ。優子は俺の妹じゃないからだ。妹は死んだのになぜ優子は生きてるんだ。
Where is his brain? Just where in his brain did he come up with that? He had a similar experience to mine, but instead he plunged into insanity. Yeah, definitely insanity. That's how he thought about Yuuko all this time?
そうですか。
You're gonna push him off?
私が生きていること、そのことがあなたには間違いのように思えているんですね。
Oof, dang, you hear the rage in Yuko's voice, though? Yuuko? What's that? Oh, dang. Was she carrying that this whole time? She did bring the knife. Before I knew it, Yuuko was clutching a knife. Her shaking hands caused the sunlight to bounce off the metal, letting out an eerie radiance.
先輩、これはね、兄さんが私を初めて犯した朝にくれたものなんです。
俺が憎ければ殺してもいい。
そう。あなたはあの時確かにそう言いました。
でも、君は一度もその刃を俺に向けなかった。チャンスはいくらでもあっただろうに。なぜ？
あなたは妄想の世界に生きているんですよ。
Yuuko suddenly spat out those words, revealing her animosity.
兄さん、あなたは私を死んでしまった妹さんの代わりにしようとした。でも、あなたが抱く妹へのイメージと私は重ならなかったんでしょ？当たり前です。私はあなたの妹なんかじゃない。自分の妄想を勝手に私に押し付けて、それが叶わなかったからって。だからって、どうして私があんな目に遭わなきゃいけなかったの？どうして私が
Oh, Yuuko.
君にだってもう分かっているはずだろ？
Because you're a sack of garbage? It was like that of someone soothing a small child. No. It was more apt to say that it sounded like he was a brother talking to his sister. Is it? Is it?
復讐だよ。俺から妹を奪い去った世界に対する復讐なんだ。すべてが許せなくなって、だけど何を憎めばいいのかわからなくなっていた俺の前に、優子、お前が現れたんだ。
そんな理由で私を。
君の憎しみを受ける覚悟はとっくにできてたさ。
何が覚悟よ。口でなら何とでも言えるわよ。私がどれだけ苦しかったかあなたにわかる？憎いなんて言葉だけじゃ足りない。私の絶望があなたにわかるはずがない。なぜ 私があなたの復讐なんかに巻き込まれなくてはいけなかったの。
Oh, that's enough, Yuuko. I pressed down on Yuko's hands.
離して。
Using that will make you the same person as him.
でも
Don't sink to his level. I won't let you. There's no need for this in the future we picked, okay?
先輩
And I can't blame her for considering it, though, to be honest. Can't blame her at all.
先輩
Oh, Yuuko.
私
Oh. Don't worry, we're here for you, Yuuko. Little by little, Yuko's anger receded. Sorrow filled its place. She kept these feelings inside for far too long. I could never put a value on how much she had endured. It's alright, Yuuko. Don't be possessed by revenge. Oh.
先輩日村先輩
Oh, Yuuko. The knife fell to the ground. This was how it should be. Salvation doesn't come to those who throw away the souls for vindictiveness.
そうだな。こういう結末も悪くはないか。
Now you're lucky, you piece of shit. Let me make this clear. We're through with you. We still have a future. You don't have anything.
それが何だと言うんだ。俺が失うことを恐れたのは妹だけだよ。何もないのならそれでもいい。いや、俺はもうとっくに何もかも失っていた。空っぽになった心を埋めてくれるものは、この世界には存在していなかった。思い出も優しくなくて、ただ傷を深くしていくだけ。あの子が死んだあの夜に、もしかしたら俺も死んでいたのかもな。
Well, your morality definitely died. Miss Mia stepped towards us. I kicked the knife away and placed myself between him and Yuuko. Oh. Not another step. You don't have to come close to Yuuko ever again. Right, you tell him. Straight up, you. Oh. Oh, Yuuko. I felt Yuuko clinging to my back. The warmth gave me some peace of mind, but it also strengthened my feelings. I wouldn't forgive anyone who would threaten her. I wouldn't allow her to be hurt anymore, no matter what. Mr. Mamiya stopped in front of me and observed the both of us. Then his facial expression slackened. Huh?
警戒しなくてもいい。俺は日村君には何もできやしないよ。そうする理由がどこにもない。ああ、そうだ。忘れないうちに言っておこう。日村君の絵の才能は本当にずば抜けてると思う。眠らせておくのはもったいないよ。
That's something I'll decide myself. I don't want to be lectured by you.
生徒の才能を引き出すのが教師の仕事さ。
You're not my teacher. Mr. Mamiya smiled. I couldn't sense any resentment from him. It was a perfectly genuine smile. I want to ask you one last thing.
何かな？
Whenever Yuuko was near you, you always seemed anxious. Was that all an act?
さあ、どうかな。
Mr. Mamiya shrugged.
何が本当のことかなんて俺にはわからない。もう何もわからないな。あの子を失った夜からもう何も。
This man had tried to recapture what he had lost. In the process, he lost himself and committed sins he would bear for the rest of his life. It became too much of a burden, and now there was no more hope in him. However, I believe that if I had made even one bad decision myself, I would have become just like him. There was something to consider.
ずっとさ、ずっと 妹の絵を描こうと思ってたんだ。いつも笑顔でいてくれたあの子の姿をキャンパスに描きたかったけど、どうしても描けないんだ。
He looked at Yuuko with gentle eyes and lit a cigarette. Oh, do not do that in front of her, please.
なぜだろうな。妹の顔がうまく思い出せないんだ。思い出そうとすると、あの子の姿はいつも遠くにあって、俺の手は届かない。
The wind began to pick up. It blew away all of our worlds and feelings, carrying them into the horizon. I turned around and hugged Yuuko. It's okay now, Yuuko. It's over, Yuuko. I gently held her trembling body and stroked her hair. Oh. Oh, She wrapped her arms around my back. Neither of us said anything for a while. I soon became aware that Mr. Amamiya had left. Fiko's sniffling being the only thing disturbing the silence. We held on to our rooftop embrace for it seemed like an eternity. Oh. Yeah, like I said before, I feel that in my core. Oh, jeez. Oh. Nelly. It was morning. The sky was clear and the sun was bright enough to blind me. The heat was barely tolerable even at this hour. On top of that, those pesky cicadas were so loud I wanted to plug my ears. That was the joy of summer, alright. Hey. Yuuko appeared in front of me. No, I just got here. You were earlier than I expected. Okay, I see. Noted. Can't you do something about that impudent speech of yours? No, it's funny. Nice, I would have it any other way. Oh, really now? Shirichi was right. She was quite a handful in every way. And that's completely fine by me. I got a headache just thinking about what would come next for us. Oh, Yuuko. Oof. Oof, the feels though. Oh, it's time for the end of school? I guess. That's the life of an honor student. Not much time to play. I had to have enough money in order to reduce my work hours for the important final school year. Oh, where you gonna work out, Yuuko? You wanna work with me? Okay, hey, listen, I was kidding. No, don't. Please. I'm sorry, but listen, that's for the best, okay? You don't want to work at the same place as your significant other, right? For the best. I was just kidding around, Yuuko. She can make co-worker. I think I'll lose my minority spirit. The hard labor is already killing me. It could only be a distraction. Hey, was that your uncle earlier? You spoke to him, right? Oh, can we move away? Okay.
おばさんは今度退院してしばらくは実家に戻るらしいですけど、私はこっちで暮らしていいそうです。でも今のところ家を建て直すつもりはないって。
I suppose if anyone lost a house twice in under a decade, he or she would decide not to purchase another one due to financial aid and emotional stress. Yuuko became silent. What's the matter?
タバコの不注意って 本当でしょうか？
That's what the police concluded, right?
はい。
Then it probably was. I've done this before.
そうですよね。
What are we talking about? Let's have the cigarette. According to them, the source of the fire was in Yuuko's room. Oh, I see. He was questioned for a long time because of that. There was virtually nothing salvageable. That's why it was better for her to forget about it and move on.
先輩、
Yes, Yuuko? Yes?
おじさん、はっきりとは言いませんけど、何か感づいてるみたいなんですよね。
How much did he figure out?
家が焼けた時、私がいなかったのは家出してたからじゃないかって。それも男の人のところに。
He has some good intuition. So, what are you gonna do? Rent a room somewhere?
いいえ、
Are you gonna live with me?
はっきり言いましたから。私はもう住むところは見つけてあるって。
It's with me, isn't it? He smiled. And he was alright with that?
するわけないじゃないですか。仮にも保護者なんですよ。
Okay, so you just didn't listen? That's not good.
これから時間をかけて説得しますよ。おじさんはまだしばらく音羽に滞在するそうですから。
I see. Your expression then turned cloudy.
お葬式が終わっても、まだまだすることはたくさんあるんですよ。
Yeah. The world is a sea of procedures and red tape. Anyone who exits leaves behind the footprint to clean up.
日村先輩、私
Yes?
先輩のところにいてもいいんですよね。
Oh, there it is. Of course it is, Yuuko. Always. She seemed a bit frightened to ask. Her tone is one of desperation. As if she were a lost child. No, there's not enough room for you. But I couldn't keep up the teasing and laugh. You don't need to ask me if you can stay. It's small, but I suppose there's enough space for you to squeeze in.
私、置物じゃないんですけど。
I mean, do you want to stay with me or not? Yuuko blushed. Then she held my hand. Aww.
日村先輩、
Yes?
実は一つだけ話していないことがあったんです。
What is it, Yuuko? If you're uncomfortable with it, you don't have to tell me.
いえ、でも言っておきたいんです。今だからこそ言いたいんです。
Okay, I'll listen. I gently squeezed her hand to make her feel better. Yuuko took a deep breath.
あの人はただ私を憎んでいただけじゃない。
You mean Akira?
時々そう感じることがあったんです。私を見る時のあの人の目にはもっと深くて複雑な何かがあったような、そんな気がしてならないんです。それに私も。
Yuuko closed her eyes. The truth is probably what she had surmised. If both of them had truly hated each other, something worse would have happened long ago. The separation was the trigger that finally freed him. Well, no matter how much we dwell on it, we won't get an answer.
そうですね。
Yuuko looked up at me.
私にはもう日村先輩しかいません。
Oh,
だから話さないでください。
I won't, I promise. Of course, I'll always be by your side.
あら
Huh?
日村先輩、昼間から堂々と恥ずかしいセリフを言いますね。
Yuuko! Hey.
冗談ですよ。本当はすごく嬉しいんですから。
See, this is why we can't work at the same place, Yuuko. Jeez. I sighed and smiled at her. I still felt a bit guilty about everything, but that was understandable. She shouldn't feel guilty at all. How many heal her wounds as long as she had enough support? I had to stay with her for that. Right. She did nothing wrong. But that wasn't the only reason. Maybe I was also afraid of being alone myself. The one person I wanted to be there for me was Yuuko. No one could take her place. Oh, I wanted to hold on to her forever. No matter what. Let's get going.
Hi.
Oh, I love it. Now that we were together, I vowed to never let our relationship falter. My mind's made up, we set off towards the future. Aw, super freaking sweet. Oh man, whew. Again, so many feels and emotions. Feeling it deep in my soul. Well, the sun rises again. I love it. Great title. Whew. And though the feels. Got me crying like I think 3 to 4 times during just this one video.
夏に迎えるクリスマスもいいですね。
What?
彼女はそう言ってにっこり笑った。
It's automatic again.
いつもの冗談であろうその言葉がなぜか俺の心を激しく揺さぶってくる。彼女の笑顔、たわいのない会話、柔らかな手、分厚いコートを通して伝わってくるぬくもり。何もかもが心地よく、胸は温かさで満ちていた。だけど、
Yeah,
俺はきっと知っていたんだ。
so you?
かすかな痛みとともに、心のどこかで理解していたと思う。
Yeah, like, what happened to her? How'd she
永遠
die?
に続くものなんて、
Uh-huh.
どこにもないということを。
We're gonna learn that now. Now that it got me even more attached to Yuuko. Goodness gracious. I'm even less ready now. What the fuck? Oh, jeez. Got like this whole...
ユウくん、
Oh.
朝ですよ。
Oh no, it's time, isn't it? It's time to learn how she died. Oh jeez. It's like that whole thing, learning her Yuko's whole story, giving her like fleshing her out so well and fleshing you out so well and the romance so well and just everything. And now I'm really not ready. What you too, game. But yeah, so like I said, all that was really good. I liked how much depth it was giving both Yuuko and you. And again, like I just said, loved how the romance progressed and how it started off. Kira's a piece of shit still. I mean, I get why, you know, Yuuko would want to, you know, why she would want to like sink that way, because it's probably for the best for her own mindset. But like, I mean, I don't know if I agree, to be honest. He seemed pretty full of hate to me. So I do really like how you brought up the point that if he had made like one bad decision, that he could have ended up on that path, but he didn't. So like, they still two completely different people. Like, you is nothing like Akira, obviously, but he could have ended up like that if he, like how he was mentioning early on, how he saw his sister Akane and Yuuko as well. That's why he was avoiding her. So I like how he said he could have ended up taking a darker path as well. I always find that kind of interesting, that whole shadow character for the main character. That you see it in a few other things too. I always like that kind of trope. So that was really cool to see him like acknowledge that. Again, though, of course, he was way better because he processed things differently and he was able to, you know, actually like move forward. And he never ever got anywhere near as bad as Akira did. But yeah, woof, that was the heaviest thing we've seen so far, which to me is saying a lot because it keeps getting heavier. Again, like, I remember the love triangle of Miyako and Kei when that was freaking me out the most, and I had to make that choice. I didn't realize how intense this was gonna get. It's like nothing now. It's like nothing in comparison to all this. But yeah, so also when it came back to the adult you, it just reminded me of something that I kind of find funny. is that so yeah, Yu is like telling this story to Mizuki. Well, he is telling Yuuko about the story that he told to Mizuki. I just find that funny. It's like we're like in the past of the past of the past. It's so funny to me.